As part of his interview from this past weekend on Meet the Press, and I promise after this I'm not talking about that interview anymore, but it was significant, so we have to discuss parts of it. But as part of the interview, Donald Trump proudly proclaimed to Meet the Press moderator Kristen Welker that other countries are absorbing the costs of the tariffs. Now that is exactly what he said. These countries that he has put tariffs on are, quote, absorbing the costs of the tariffs. They are not, he added, being passed on to American consumers. Now, that is obviously a lie. Anybody that has shopped for literally anything in the last couple weeks knows your prices have gone up. It doesn't matter if you're shopping in person at the grocery store, if you've gone to Walmart, or if you're going to Target, or if you're shopping on Amazon, or anything in between, including shopping at local small businesses. Prices are going up. Businesses have admitted we're raising prices. If we haven't already, we're going to be doing it in the next week or two. It is happening across the country, across industries. It is happening. But Trump insists it's absolutely not happening. That's make-believe. This man is so dangerously delusional with his mental illness that he is now trying to suck us all into his alternative reality, telling us in explicit terms, ignore the evidence that you see with your eyes. Ignore what you are actually experiencing every day because that's not real, he's telling us. What is real, however, are the fantasies that I am selling to you. When I put 145% tariff on goods from China, China pays that 145%. It's not the companies that import the goods. That's just crazy people talk. But he is trying to suck us into his delusions. And for the record, in case maybe you haven't experienced price increases in your shopping, which good for you, that's awesome, let me go ahead and tell you what the businesses are saying. There's a new survey this week from Apollo Global Management. And in this survey of businesses, the vast majority of them said that we're passing cost increases through to consumers. That's their response to the tariffs. They said we're passing cost increases through to the consumers. So they're admitting it. They're saying like, yeah, prices have gone up for us, and therefore prices are going up for consumers. It's what we do. It's what we're going to keep doing. Trump claims the tariffs, well, one of the reasons he says the tariffs are in place is to bring back manufacturing to the United States. Well, in this Apollo survey, only 11 companies, not 11%, only 11 companies said they're going to bring their manufacturing back to the U.S. 11. So nothing that Trump has said about the trade war that he launched is true. Nothing that he has said is happening is actually happening. In fact, literally everything Trump has said about the trade war, the opposite is happening. He says these countries are making deals. No, they're clearly not. He says these countries are absorbing the costs. No, they're obviously not. Consumers know it, and the businesses importing the goods know it, and they're being very open and upfront about the fact that we're going to make consumers pay the difference. So anything Trump tells you about his trade war is a lie. But it's not just a lie to cover up his failures and his stupidity. It's lies that are designed to suck you into that alternative reality so that you can deny the evidence you see around you and go live in a fantasy land with Donald Trump as the dictator. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.